From Baton Rouge to Black Man to New Orleans and back again, I see my people say again like we the best. What happened? The point is I'm a rapping. You sign on this. What happened? You drop one, never rap again. And when you do it, bust a gas again. The signing bonus make you feel good. Then you swerve yourself with a real hood. Gonna stay local, that's small time. You can't need us in it's all time. I smoke them lighters, let it shine. Let them know this is all time. I smoke them lighters, let it shine. Let them know this is all time.
Hello, Russ.
What a match! The carnage is finally over. What did they put their bodies through?
Well, and we're going to have to get some medical attention for most of the Cajun Outlaws. Who knows if Michael White is even still breathing?
There it is. The dream team, folks.
What? We want our rematch for the title.
You're not getting
I sent you message after message. What the hell now?
You lost decisively to the Dream Team. You're not getting an immediate rematch. There are other tag teams that deserve shots.
Can we get pinned? Did Retro get pinned? Shane didn't get pinned. Mike stole some shirts.
You knew the rules of the match, and you lost. Fair and square. There are other teams that deserve shots.
Oh, like who? Like the people who just got beat tonight?
I'm not here. I'm not.
Oh yeah?
Hey, we over. Hey, we're over. I will not be intimidated by any of you. You understand? Get out.
I understand. And you know what? We're gonna go. But this isn't over. Let's go. Outlawz for life. Hey, what's up? GM Jordan Kujar.
Go. What?
What's up, man? Look. 97 text messages. Okay. 15 Twitters. Okay. Snapchat. Instagrams. Facebook. Tinder. Grindr.
All that stuff.
Bumble.
Match.com.
Look.
All that stuff.
Look, Red.
Threat.
Thibodeau.
Hey.
Look.
Look, Joe. We need a rematch, man. You know it's fair. You know I wasn't pinned. You know Red the Threat wasn't pinned.
Nobody pins Red the Threat. Nobody pinned Michael White. We want our title rematch.
You're not getting a rematch. We talked about this. I responded 97 times with silence.
What about me? You hit the block button. Why you want to hit the block button, man?
We want our title rematch.
It's not going to happen.
Like Bobby, my beautiful
It's not gonna
Bobby, hitting the block button. Who does that?
You know something, Jordan? You're really starting to piss me off.
Pissed them off, man.
And?
You don't piss them off, bruh. It's White. We got Pretty Tony on our side. We kill Shane.
We don't like that dude.
We don't like that dude? Yeah, we don't like that dude. F that dude, man. Are you ready? Like,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen it all tonight. You've seen Minotaur return. You've seen Thor come out and drop a hammer. You've seen a casket match. You've even seen the stage coming. Are you ready?
especially after the Cajun Outlaws begged and begged and begged our GM Jordy for this match.
Well, after they were robbed for the titles originally, then can you blame them? I mean, it's been pretty obvious that, the general manager Jordy has had it out for the Cajun Outlaws.
Oh, please. The Outlaws play by their own rules. They think they're the GMs of Pro Wrestling 225.
Well, and therefore they deserve the titles. They're sporting some new gear and looking pretty sharp out there.
Not very often do you see tag team titles being defended in a six-man tag team match kind of style. Not since the days of the National Wrestling Alliance have you seen a six-man tag team title match. But here in Pro Wrestling 225, especially here tonight, the tag team titles being defended in a six-man tag team affair as the Cajun Outlaws take on the champions of the Dream Team.
And not only is it a six-man tag match for the tag team titles, it's going to be a gauntlet elimination match as well.
Man, usually whenever the Cajun Outlaws are out here, I'm always making sure that my wallet is still in my back pocket.
Well, we've got Rhett the Thread Thibodeau, Mike White, and Killer Shane out there representing.
Monster Killer Shane.
And, I'm definitely always been an advocate for Rhett the Thread. I think he's one of the top talents we have here in PW225. Of course, I was not paid to say that.
As he says it while wearing a Cajun Outlaws t-shirt. But here come the champions! The Dream Team! There's the leader of the Boom Nation!
Of course, dressed as Aquaman here tonight.
His best cosplay of Aquaman. He looks a pretty good Aquaman.
Mustang always is never one to let down when it comes to the costumes. Here he's got a movie coming out.
I believe it's already out, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I mean, we saw Thor here earlier. Now we're seeing Aquaman.
Yeah, and as you notice, Rocket's absent.
Where's the Rocket? What's going on here? It's supposed to be a six-man tag team gauntlet match. As a Jason, a.k.a. Wild Thing, right there.
I guess it would have been too obvious for him to put a Cleveland Indians uniform on.
Or even cosplay as his favorite character from that movie. Thank you, Charlie Sheen, for that.
He's winning.
Always winning. But can they win in this matchup without Rocket? Rocket is nowhere to be seen, and I'm pretty sure even the Outlaws don't know what's going on here.
There you see the wrap around Rhett's shoulders. He has been suffered a couple shoulder injuries.
Even one that kept him out of the ring for several months.
But he's a tough guy, and he's going to fight through all those injuries.
Well, we had one member of the Justice League show up here tonight. I guess now we're going to have the relatively unknown member.
Billy Boudreaux, get your comics right. That's DC, Justice League, and of course we had the Avengers here earlier.
Oh, okay. My apologies to all you comic book geeks out there.
Okay, video game geek.
They found a replacement for the Rocket?
You can't do that.
They're the champions. Minotaur!
You can't do that.
When it comes to Minotaur, I think
Minotaur isn't a champion.
Now wait a minute. Here comes our GM Jordy. I mean, contractually, it did say the Rocket.
Listen up. You got two options. Either we can postpone this match to Super Bowl, just call it off on the back, or you can do 3-on-2 handicap match for the titles.
I've never known the Dream Team to back down from a fight.
Be careful what you wish for, Billy Boudreaux.
Well, you people didn't come here to not see a match, did you? We don't back down from the challenge. We'll keep going 2-on-3. Wild Thing and Outlawz.
An Aqua Stang. I like it.
Stang. Is he in the same family as C-Thang?
I'm not sure. I wonder if he's even in the same family as Bat Stan, for those of you fans who remember that from a while ago. But now it's going to be a 3-on-2 handicap gauntlet match for the tag team titles.
So what that means is that they have to make 3 eliminations, whereas the Cajun Outlawz would only have to make 2.
I'm pretty sure at our next show in January, we'll find out a little bit more information as to what happened to the Rocket and why he wasn't here. But that's for in January. We're in the here and the now, and this is for the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team titles. And it looks like Killer Shane wants to start out for the Outlawz, and I think Killer Shane wants Mustang Mike. And Mustang Mike or Aqua Stang Mike is going to oblige him.
Let's go ahead and get the powerhouses in the ring here. Let's get this thing started.
And here we go. Match is underway here in this gauntlet style match for the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team titles. Collar and elbow tie up between two of the strongest men in Pro Wrestling 225, and neither man went anywhere.
3-on-2, that's math that even Killer Shane can understand.
And here we go. Both men looking for a lockup here. Maybe a Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Hard to tell who's got the power advantage here. Both men trying to jockey for position here. And it looks like Killer Shane might have a little bit of a leverage advantage over Mustang, as Mustang is down to a knee here in this Greco-Roman knuckle lock. The Aqua Stang down to a knee. The leader of the Boom Nation. But he's getting back up. He's getting back up. He's getting back up. Oh, there's a knee right there by Killer Shane.
And unfortunately for Aqua Stang, this match is not taking place in the ocean. It is taking place in a wrestling ring.
And again, a very unusual format for the tag team titles to be defended in. But again, Pro Wrestling 225 is known for their innovation and their innovative style when it comes to professional wrestling, folks.
Well, no doubt. But you gotta wonder, though, was Mustang Mike wasting time thinking of outfits rather than preparing for this match in the Cajun Outlawz?
But right now, he's got Killer Shane trapped in that side headlock. Killer Shane trying to send him over. Then Mustang with a little bit of a trip, and he gets him right back into that side headlock.
I believe he's got him right by the beard.
That's got to be quite painful for Killer Shane. But no, sends him off into the ropes, and again, that's like a truck running into a brick wall. Nobody wins on that one. But now, again, nobody moves on that one. I'm not even sure if Killer Shane knows what to do at this juncture. Oh, cross body right there, but Mustang got caught by the immense power of Killer Shane. And now Shane is going to work on one half of the Dream Team, one half of the PW 225 Tag Team Champions in Mustang Mike. Targeting the lower back, it would seem right here, Nick.
Well, don't underestimate Mustang Mike. He's a vet here in the ring, and as strong as he is, he's very athletic as well. A former heavyweight champion himself.
Whip in the ring. This is to you, Mustang Mike. Get the camera back on that.
Michael White, a little bit overconfident. One might say cocky.
Well, he's got to talk his trash, and usually he backs up what he says.
It's talking about backing up what he says. Mustang Mike with a boot right to the jaw of Killer Shane.
Come on, Shane.
And now Mustang trying to muscle up Killer Shane. It looked like Shane was blocking it, and now reversal right there, and Shane with ease just slams Mustang Mike down to the ground, goes for the cover, and now he's blatantly choking Mustang Mike. Killer Shane doesn't want to get himself disqualified or else he's going to get himself eliminated out of this match.
Well, and if you're the Dream Team, who do you go after? Do you try to eliminate the biggest guy, Killer Shane, first?
I would say so, because Killer Shane looks to be the biggest threat of the Cajun Outlaws. He's the biggest member, he's the strongest member, and he's the power behind the Cajun Outlaws. I'm not underestimating Michael White or Rhett the Threat, to say the least, but when it comes to the immense power and strength, Killer Shane is the biggest threat, and that's the person you definitely want to eliminate first in this gauntlet-style match, as Mustang Mike, the leader of the Boom Nation, just lowering the boom right there on Killer Shane, trying to go for the cover to eliminate him out of this match. Goes for a 2 and only a
quick count there from the ref.
Only a 2 count from the referee. Killer Shane still very much involved in this gauntlet-style match for the PW 225 Tag Team titles.
Which we are still yet to see a tag, actually.
I'm not sure exactly how the format of this match is definitely going to be worked here. They did say it would be gauntlet-style, so maybe one-on-one until elimination happens.
I believe it's still a tag match, but there's just been yet to be a tag. It appears that, everybody's just letting these two go at it.
And considering how strong they are, wait a minute, look at Mustang, he's got him up, and down goes Killer Shane.
Because as you mentioned earlier, Billy, whoever wins this particular match right here, whoever's first eliminated, those are the power holds of each team. Exactly.
I mean, if Mustang Mike gets eliminated, that leaves the Dream Team at a severe disadvantage, with Wild Thing going 1-on-3 against the Cajun Outlaws. It looked like Mustang Mike was going for his textbook vertical suplex on Killer Shane, but Shane blocked it. Reversal there by Mustang. Mustang's going for the final cut! The final cut! He hit the final cut! And Killer Shane is eliminated!
Man, that is not good news. Come on, Shane.
Shane is eliminated out of this match. It is now 2-on-2. The odds are a little bit more even now for the Dream Team. But who's going to be next? Is it going to be Mike White, or is it going to be Rhett the Threat? Oh, wait a minute, Mike White. Oh, wait a minute.
Here comes Rhett.
So it's going to be Rhett the Threat, the next member of the Cajun Outlaws. And now a little bit of hot dog and pass the mustard, please.
True style.
Goes for the cover on. Wow, what an emphatic kick out right there by Mustang. Did you see the look of shock on Rhett the Threat's face after that kick out? But Mustang is just being pummeled right now by Rhett the Threat, a former multiple-time champion here in Louisiana. Rhett the Threat knows what it feels like to be a champion here in Louisiana. Reversal there by Mustang, and a big back body drop from Mustang. Right onto the back, and boy, is Rhett the Threat feeling that one.
And he's lucky he didn't land on those injured shoulders.
And only a 2 count, says our referee. A big sigh of relief right now for the Dream Team, being able to eliminate the biggest threat of the Cajun Outlaws in Killer Shane when Mustang Mike hit the final cut and even up the odds in this gauntlet-style tag team match. And look at that power. You want to talk about strength? That textbook vertical suplex from the leader of the Boom Nation.
So it does not appear that they are necessarily tagging. I imagine, as you mentioned,
it's gauntlet style.
It's a gauntlet elimination.
So far now, the odds are even up 2-on-2. Dream Team still having both members, and the Cajun Outlaws down to Rhett the Threat and Michael White. And there's a little tribute to Rey Mysterio.
He calls that the 337.
But can he finish him up? Can he finish off Mustang Mike? Can he put the leader of the Boom Nation away and leave the Dream Team with only one member to defend the titles? And Mustang Mike has had enough of Rhett the Threat and his shenanigans, and he takes him to the ropes. And look at that power, a nice power slam by Mustang Mike.
Killer power slam, and he almost looks like he's hulking up, but, would you say he's Aquamaning up?
I'm not even sure how that would be referenced, but anyway, I think you're going to need a lot of water for that, considering he's Aquaman. or Aquastang for that matter.
Maybe he can borrow some from Chaz Adams. He tended to be pretty hydrated around the ring.
Bump handle into a power slam by Mustang Mike. And now can the leader of the Boom Nation go 2 for 2? Can he eliminate Red the Threat out of this match and leave the Outlaws with only Michael White to try for the PW225 Tag Team titles? White, speaking of Michael White, he just grabbed the foot. Mustang
Finding a
Mike.
distraction there.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Suicide DDT. The Suicide DDT.
And that's one thing about Red Thibodeau is he is a move innovator. What a move with the Suicide DDT there, as you mentioned, Billy.
Yep. Red the Thread calls that the Suicide DDT. I was corrected many a time ago. And now the Dream Team with only one member left in this Wild Thing. And Wild Thing and Red the Thread know each other very well. Nice drop kick right there by Wild Thing. He is on his own against both members of the Outlaws, but now Red the Threat went right to the eyes.
Oh, that wasn't to the eyes. That was just a shot to the jaw right there.
And now raking his face on the top rope. I felt those ropes before, Nick. Those burn, and now, oh, wait a minute. Wild Thing just chopping the life right out of Red the Threat.
Come on, ref. He's injured there.
Oh, and a splash. A stinger splash right there in the corner. Wild Thing fighting for him, for every member of the Dream Team, and fighting for every person here in Plaquemine inside the compact gym. There's a leg drop right there by the Wild Thing. Goes for the cover, and only a 2. Wild Thing has to go through both Red the Threat and Michael White if they have any chance of retaining the PW225 Tag Team titles in this gauntlet match. Right now, Wild Thing has got an uphill battle, because he's got to fight not 1 but 2 men. If he gets through Red the Threat somehow, and
what's Red going here?
I'm not sure, some sort of packaged pile driver by Red the Threat, and only a 2 count.
Come on, ref.
A modified packaged pile driver by Red the Threat, and now Red's going to take a chance, and he came out dry with that Acai moonsault. And now Wild Thing, he's got a chance here. He's got an opening. There's an enziguri right there by the Wild Thing. He's going for the cover to eliminate Red the Threat, and only a 2.
Just an enziguri is not going to put Red the Threat Thibodeau down.
I have to agree with you on that one. But again, Wild Thing is on his own, ladies and gentlemen, in this gauntlet-style match for the PW225 Tag Team titles, because he has to go through both Red the Threat and Michael White. Oh, and a running dropkick in the corner right there by Red the Threat. Oh, good Lord, what a super kick right there. He's going for the cover to eliminate him, and Red the Threat's gone. Red the Threat's gone. Red's eliminated. It's down to the final members of both teams. It's down to Wild Thing and Michael White. And Mike White doesn't look like he's too anxious to get in the ring right now with someone who hates his guts.
When we've seen these two go at it.
I know you heard that. So you better hit the delete button.
It looks like Red's talking to our cameraman here. He's a little out of it.
Sounds like Red might have been knocked for a loop here from that super kick. But now we're down to the final members of both teams. And Wild Thing representing the Dream Team, representing the Tag Team Champions, and Mike White representing the Cajun Outlaws.
And you might want to call Mike White the brains of the operation, but hey, this guy has improved drastically in his couple years in the ring.
And he's also the freshest man in the ring. Wild Thing having to go through Red the Threat. Oh man, discus clothesline right there by Michael White to even get to this point. White goes for the cover.
New champs. Oh.
Very lackadaisical cover right there by Michael White. White, I thought if he would be serious, he would have hooked the leg and had a little bit more force behind that pinfall, but he had a lot of force behind that suplex. Again, the PW225 Tag Team titles on the line. White drops the leg, and again, another lackadaisical cover, and White, to me right now, Nick, is making a mistake with these cocky covers.
Well, no doubt. You got to hand it to him. That high drop kick or leg drop that he just did right there. And he's really working on Wild Thing, who's already been through another match.
Oh, talk about discus clotheslines. There's one right there by Wild Thing. Wild Thing delivering the punishment to White.
Harnessing the old Texas tornado there.
Yep.
I knew you'd like that one, Billy.
Yep, rest in peace, Kerry Von Erich. Again, folks, we know what we're talking about here in PW225. Even here on commentary. Oh, a double stomp right to the kidneys almost by Wild Thing. Wild Thing putting all of his weight right on square on the back, almost the kidneys of Mike White. That could be an opening right there. And wait a minute, there's an inverted DDT.
That's not going to do it, though. And if I know Mike White, he's definitely got something up his sleeveless sleeves.
Yep, Sting made that inverted DDT quite famous in his days in WCW. Called it the Scorpion Death Drop. Wait a minute, Red shouldn't be here. Red's been eliminated. Red is out of this match. He should have went back to the locker room area. Red the Threat's got no business being out here. He's been eliminated. He's got no business being out here trying to interfere in this match.
What the ref doesn't see, the ref doesn't know.
Wild Thing is on his own against two members of the Cajun Outlawz. And once again, oh, wait a minute. Wild Thing saw him coming that time.
He's got to check Mike White's injury.
All
He's
right.
one of our top talents. We got to make sure he's okay.
And Wild Thing buries the shoulder right in the breadbasket. And there's a spear through the ropes.
Wow.
A la Johnny Gargano style. Wild Thing goes for the cover and only a 2 count.
I'll give credit where credit's due. That was a nice move by the Wild Thing.
Wild Thing thought he had the match won and had the tag team titles retained with that spear through the ropes, but surprisingly, Mike White kicked out of that. And now going to fisticuffs here with Mike White and the Wild Thing. Wild Thing laying the smackdown on Mike White.
If you smell what he's cooking, right?
I'm pretty sure White smells it right now. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, a Wild Thing bottom? A Wild Thing bottom. That's a Uranagi. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Red the Threat should not be out there. That should be a disqualification.
Well, he didn't make contact.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Wild Thing going to do it? Is he going to deliver the most electrifying move ever?
Blackman elbow?
Oh, wait a minute. Red tried to stop it, and Wild Thing just dumps him over the top rope like yesterday's newspaper.
Don't tell me it's going to be the Plaquemine elbow.
He's going to try it again. Oh, but he misses it. And Michael White with a stunner.
What?
A stunner.
What?
A stunner.
What?
And now talking the trash. So Wild Thing goes for the cover. And Wild
That was a 3.
But he was in the ropes. He grabbed the bottom rope with his right hand.
We should have new tag champs.
But he was in the ropes. The referee could not continue the count while Wild Thing was in the ropes.
Oh, show me the evidence. Come on, ref, get your act together.
We're seeing some ode to some famous wrestlers from the Attitude Era here in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, we've seen all kind of crazy stuff here tonight at Fright Night PW225's Halloween show.
We saw in the return of the Minotaur, Michael. Oh, the wild style connected. Wild Thing going for the cover, and only a 2 count. And again, Red the Threat just breaking the rules of this gauntlet match.
The ref's got to get control of this.
Wait a minute, there's Mustang to even up the odds. Mustang might coming out to help defend his partner, help defend the titles against the Cajun Outlawz. Everything is just broken down here in this gauntlet match.
The 2 legal men are Mike White and the Wild Thing. The ref's got to get some decorum here.
And I think the referee has just called for the bell. And then the referee has thrown this match out. And oh my God, there's Killer Shane. Killer Shane just wiped out Mustang.
Well, this never would have happened if the ref would have counted 3 whenever Mike White pinned the Wild Thing.
And now the Dream Team trying to take out Killer Shane.
The controversial decision by the referee, and here's Jordy to maybe get some order here. Because once again, this tag team match is out of control.
Oh, Mustang's got a chair! A no contest.
Which means that we should have a rematch waiting for us. And by us, I mean the Cajun Outlawz. No affiliation, of course.
Again, he says while wearing the Cajun Outlawz shirt right in front of me.
I call it right down the middle.
What does our GM have in mind?
January 26th, Super Bowl. There must be a winner. There will be a winner. And to ensure that there's a winner, I will personally referee that match.
Whoa, what a bombshell by our GM! And Super Gold, January 26th, the titles will be on the line. The Dream Team against the Cajun Outlawz, and our very own general manager Jordy is going to be the special guest referee.
Which we know he has his referee experience, and if he would have been calling the match tonight, we would have had new tag team champions with the Cajun Outlawz. This guy and the referee. Wow.
And hopefully whatever happened to the Rocket, we'll be able to find out at Super Gold, January 26th. Maybe we'll have all...
You'll see new tag team champions, the Cajun Outlawz.
Well, that remains to be seen as the Outlawz are now being chased out by Wild Thing and Mustang with two steel chairs. Just when you thought the Dream Team were finished with the Outlawz, they got to face them one more time again at Super Gold, January 26th. But this time, our general manager Jordy is the special guest referee.
Looked out on this one with the absence of Rocket. They do walk out as the tag team champions.